definitely cutting that out. Why would you call me a Swiftie? What the fuck?
What's I don't know. What's your favorite restaurant?
Your ass. What kind of superhero would you be?
Obviously, I want to be strong as fuck, but I
You
think
already are, daddy.
oh, I'm not. Motherfucker, I'll eat anywhere.
I know, but you're fat as fuck. Back in high school, if I knew what I knew now back in high school, I would be a fucking machine, son.
Oh yeah,
A machine.
play for Arkansas Razorbacks.
If I had good grades and a better kneecap, I would.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's
Yeah, bad
something
knees.
that really pisses me off, dog. When we were in high school, we played defense together from ninth grade. No, from junior high. Well, yeah, junior high all the way up to our junior year in high school. And then our senior year, they just kicked me off of defense. They're like, hey, we don't want to coach you.
Well,
Ruined my senior year. I hated my senior year because of that, because of football.
I think if I remember correctly, Coach McCoy said something along, "You better get your buddy up here, man. He's got to show up to practice." Because during the summer, I think you missed out on a handful of practices, or you couldn't show up on time or
Maybe
something.
two or three at
I
the
don't remember
most.
I tried telling Coach McCoy, but there was no there. I don't know, man.
I mean, you got to understand though, like I'm a kid. He didn't like me, dude.
I think because you were just a goober in high school.
Okay, well, I was a hell of a fucking linebacker. We know that. But I'm pretty sure like when you're a kid in high school and like you got a good football team and you got one of your really good players who aren't doing what you need to do, doing what they need to do, what you need from them, maybe coach them up, be like, hey man, like we need you to be here. If you keep coming to practice late, I'm going to kick you off the defense or I'm going to kick you off the team. Like, don't just randomly do it and then be like, hey, go to offense. We might put you at fullback. Like, what?
I mean, that's fair. I didn't like how it was just like I feel like we were
And you didn't
constantly.
speak up for
I
me.
feel like I did too. Like I said,
Uh,
I told you I talked to Coach
no.
McCoy and he had specifically was like, well, he needs to do this. And I remember telling you that, and I don't think it ever went through. So you being friends with you for how many years now?
First grade.
Yeah. Well,
So going on,
that's not years.
okay, dude. How long have we known each other? How old were you in first grade?
Now you got me feeling stupid. So how old are you in first grade? You got to be at least like 9 or 10.
I would say so.
Because
So
I think first grade's like when I think of like a kindergartner, I think like 6 or 7. Which when Bowen gets when he's able to go to school, I mean, I'll definitely know then. But
I'm gonna say we've known each other for 16 years.
golly, that's a long time.
Really the only trip we've been on 2 trips together, right? So the cruise in Florida. We've never been on any
Well,
other
like
trips.
older people trip, I guess. Well,
We've
as
never been on a vacation or a trip together. Besides that, what do you mean older
right. Well, I'm
people?
saying, yeah. I mean, you really don't do those things like when we were hanging out the age we were. I mean, I
I
guess in
mean, if
high
you're a
school,
good friend,
in
you
high
do.
school, I guess in high school we could have definitely done a little bit more of that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
what were we doing in high school though?
We were too broke to do anything in high school.
Exactly.
Branson was a dream. If we, I went to Branson. Like I remember when we went to Florida for the first time. Me and Lauren. She was like, I was like, this is the first time I've ever been to Florida. She's like, you've never been to Florida? I was like, girl,
Branson is a delicacy when
yeah.
you live in freaking Arkansas, man.
I love going to Branson.
Mom,
She
yeah.
hates it.
Mom's like, hey, we're going to Branson. We're like, yay, Silver Dollar City. We're going to ride some roller coasters.
Yeah. When we went to Florida for our bachelorette trip, that was a lot of fun. Like I had a great time. Me and you,
That was so much fun.
we were driving on the way up there, dude. You're fucking cracking me up. We would just be driving and just look at each other and just make faces. And dude, that was a fun trip.
We've known each other for so long. We just like give looks and we're like, every look we have means something. So we've just got a best friend love language.
Dude, another thing here lately that's been pissing me off is when me and Lauren want to get something to eat. And anytime we get something to eat, it is to go. She will not go in places with me. And I'll ask her, like, okay, what do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat? Okay, pizza.
I always tell Caitlin if like, I ever get to a point in my life where I can open up my own restaurant, it's going to be I don't know. It's going to consist of like
That's a good
chicken
name.
nuggets, mashed potatoes, basic fucking like filling, like child things,
Dude,
pizza,
that's genius.
cheeseburgers, like because
But
it's
then
like
I'll give her,
you
yeah,
don't
just
know.
anything.
Well, oh, that's good. That's a good thing you don't know. 'Cause we're going to I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, that's so smart. And when she says that, I'm like, all right, let's go eat pizza. Well, I don't want pizza. I'm like, okay. And then she'd be like, Subway. I'm like, I don't want fucking Subway. And
I
then it
don't
just
even
goes,
care, man. If it makes a turd, we're going. Let's just go. I
that's,
don't even.
yeah. Here, like, I mean, Mexican food, obviously.
We'll just live, breathe, and eat it, man.
But I mean, it's just, if I really had to get serious with it, probably chicken. Like chicken, like Slim's Chickens, Chick-fil-A. Like I love Mexican food, don't get me wrong. But if I had to pick my last meal, like this is your last meal you can ever eat. I mean, I love seafood, Mexican, but dude, I eat chicken strips with honey mustard
The
religiously.
Ken's honey mustard.
Dude, religiously. Slim's Chicken with their honey mustard. Oh my gosh. And Chick-fil-A with Chick-fil-A sauce. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think I could do like anywhere that does a burrito, like Moe's or Chipotle.
You look like a burrito
or-
kind of guy.
I'm a burrito eating motherfucker. Yeah,
Yeah.
Good
No, no, I like
Yeah.
I agree. Burritos are good too. Honestly, if so, Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift are getting married.
they are still. I don't keep up with that.
Could you imagine what he had to go through to find her the right wedding ring? Imagine trying to shop for Taylor Swift and be like, you've got probably 20, maybe 30, $40 million.
I mean, I know how it was shopping for my wife, so
Yeah, you did a good
pretty
job.
tough. Oh,
Um,
I couldn't imagine. No, somebody being like famous and like I mean, how do you even like the best of the best? Like, I don't know. That's scary. It's a scary.
her wedding ring probably cost more than both of our houses combined.
Oh, I doubt that.
Dude, what?
No way, mate.
You don't think her wedding ring is a couple $1 million?
No.
Google it. I bet you
How much is Taylor Swift's what?
I
Her
bet you a
wedding ring?
slap in the fucking face that her
I'm
wedding
surprised you didn't say slap in the dick.
I'll slap that too. I bet you a slap in the face that her wedding ring is north of 2 mil.
I mean, that's fairly ungodly. for
You don't
like
have
a
Chat
wedding.
GPT, dog?
Okay, Taylor Swift's engagement ring from Travis Kelsey is generally estimated by experts to be between 550,000 and over $1 million.
Dog.
So not over 2 million.
It's more than our houses combined.
Okay, more than our houses combined, it's fair to say. But that's crazy. I didn't even realize you could spend that much on a diamond.
Low
Like
key.
you go to like a Terra Co Diamonds in like in Arkansas and you want to get a nice ring, they're like, yeah, that's gonna be like 20 grand. I'm like 20 grand. Like, I
Yeah.
ain't got 20 G's for a ring, bro. Like,
um
affirm.
You'll take credit cards. I got 10 of them.
Afterpay.
Dude, a firm is crazy. A firm can fuck your life up.
The devil's work.
Um,
Anyway,
yeah, dude. Honestly, that's kind of shitty. If I was Travis Kelsey and I'm marrying Taylor Swift, that bitch is gonna be 2 mil plus. Like he's got the money. I would do that. She's a billionaire, dog. She's worth billions. You're about to marry a billionaire. You can
but you
drop a
think,
couple
like-
mil on her
you
wedding
think like
ring.
how much we make and then how much like we turn around and we spend on our like I'm not about to spend my year's salary.
Dude, that's not his year salary. His year salary is like 20-30 million dollars. He makes that's probably contract. Yearly salary, I bet it's probably like 3 or 4 mil a year. So yeah, I guess that's true. But at the same time, you have to understand she's might be a sweet enough person where she's like, it's fine, like I don't expect this or that. But at the same time, she could buy a fucking planet if she wanted to.
Clint sounds like a Swiftie. Are you a Swiftie, Clint? Do you know any of the songs? Go ahead, sing us something.
Not a Swifty. Baby.
Sounds like just, do you like my shirt? My mom got me this shirt.
Yeah, I remember those days. Dude, anytime I left a fucking shirt at your house, I'd go to school the next day, that motherfucker would be wearing. I'm like, hey, dude, can I have my shirt back? Like, this isn't your shirt. My mom got me this for my birthday 2 years ago in August. I'm like, what?
That was the line. My mom got me that, bro.
That was, yes. I remember I left my favorite Vineyard Vine shirt at your dad's house, and I saw your dad wearing it the next time I went over there. I was like, hey, dog, your dad's got my shirt on. And I'm not gonna walk up to your
Definitely not.
hold on. Let me land. Let me fucking finish. I'm not gonna go up to your dad and be like, hey, dog, can I have my shirt back? And that was my shirt. I will put that on everything I love. That was my shirt.
You would lose everything you would love because I
Dude.
know for a fact that wasn't your dad's shirt.
You are
Or I'm sorry, that was that. I definitely, yes, I gave that shirt to my dad, but that was definitely not yours.
You might have gave him another Vineyard Vine shirt, but it wasn't that one. Do you even remember what Vineyard Vine shirt it was? Because I do. To this fucking day, I know exactly what was on that
With the
Vineyard Vine
pink
shirt.
on the back, it was
Nope.
white, long sleeve.
Nope.
Well, I don't know which one.
You don't even know what kind of shirt you got your dad. I know exactly
I
what
didn't
kind
give
of.
him, I didn't give a. I gave it to him. It wasn't like I went and bought it. No,
I know.
gave it to him.
I know exactly what kind of shirt it was that I left there and lost, and you can't even remember what kind of shirt it was that you gave to your dad. It was white and pink. Wrong.
Anyway,
You get one more try.
Okay. What shirt was it?
It was navy blue. It had the American flag on the back, and it was like kind of rippling down, and it was like ripped, like the American flag on the shirt was ripped. And then it had, I believe, the Vineyard Vine on the front was like navy blue and red, like the American flag.
I'll buy you another shirt, Clint.
I'll hold my fucking breath.
Good. Do it. Do us all a fucking
TJ Maxx doesn't sell them, buddy.
Do us all a fucking favor, buddy.
Anyways, here lately I've been thinking a lot about the Titanic, the cruise ship, the Titanic. Do you
just
know? Huh?
Wake up, think about the Titanic.
No, wake up thinking about. Anyways,
Yeah.
girth. Anyways, do you know how much cruise ships have evolved? What they've started at? That was like one of the first cruise ships ever. I don't remember how long ago it was. It might have been the 20s, 1920s, 30s, 40s. But you can drive a damn go-kart on a track on a cruise ship now.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to clubs, dance, casino, your favorite place. 21, hello. You'll see memes of like, there's enough room for Jack on the door. It's like, dumbass, it's a floating piece of wood. If he hopped up there, that bitch is going under. They're both not going to float on that piece of wood. And there wasn't enough room for his ass. But they could definitely take turns. That's me and my wife. I'm like, bitch, your time's up. Let's go. You're in the water. I'm on
Yeah,
top.
come on, we're doing this together.
Yeah. Like,
Jumping in this boat with me.
yeah, like, okay, you get dibs on the door first. You got it. I'll be sitting there 1,000, 1,000. Okay, your time's up. My turn.
Yeah, sadly, I don't think I've ever watched the Titanic though.
Are you kidding me?
Definitely been to Branson and discovered the walk through Branson. It's a delicacy, okay? It's a
They have
delicacy.
the big Titanic.
Every time you go to Branson,
on
there's always a
display.
select few things, certain things you got to do. And if you've never been to the Titanic, it's one of them that we all go to. The wax museums.
Yeah, that's hilarious. What would you do if you were on, if it sank, you're in freezing cold water, there's a door, your son's not with y'all, he's off and at a kids camp.
Kids camp.
If y'all had a door, would you go first, or would your wife go first?
Of course, I'm gonna let my wife go first.
Okay, so are y'all taking turns, or you just, hey, whatever? Let's end this right now. I don't want to be here anymore. Get me off of here.
I got some pretty good life insurance, so I just be like, take the policy and pay everything off.
Don't give any to Clint.
They're good. Definitely. I don't know. I guess I don't know the story of the Titanic. So
Okay, so what the fuck? Are you kidding me? You've never
I'm
seen
so
any
fucking
clips or
serious.
anything?
No.
You never. Okay,
I
you
was
need to.
sheltered. My mom didn't even let me buy fucking dragon books when book fair was in town. Okay, like I didn't get to watch anything cool. So all the
Okay,
cool stuff that people
so
got to watch, I just
the origin story of the Titanic. You should have said that when I started this. What the fuck is it? You know what the Titanic
yes,
is?
I know that much. But
So it's this new cruise ship. It's the one of the first cruise ships ever, the biggest ship in the world, and they go out to sea. This guy, I almost said Robert Downey Jr. Um, fuck, what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio falls in love with this girl on the ship. His name's Jack. Her name's Anne, whatever. So they fall in love. He's lower class. She's higher class, whatever. And the ship starts to sink. And so everyone's panicking. Some people aren't panicking. Some people are. And the ship's going down. And basically, towards the end of the movie, they're just running around the ship while it's sinking. Like it's falling down, cracking in half, and they're going down with the ship, and there's debris in the water. So, are you fucking listening to me?
no, my phone's blowing.
There's debris in the water, and so they get to this door. It's like a half a broken door, and she's up on the door, and he's in the water, and they're like in the Arctic, like it's below freezing. The water's frozen. You stuck your hand in a little water at the Titanic. You know,
That's what it felt like.
Yeah, you
That's
stick
what they
your
were swimming in.
stick your hand in this bowl of water. This is what it felt like. So, and then he died because they were in the water for so long. And there's the meme is like, there's enough room on the door for Jack, or y'all could have took turns, but you know, he just died in the water. A lot of people died.
We would have been taking turns.
Get your ass down here. Yeah.
It's your turn.
Get your ass down here. But it was, I don't blame them, because like when it showed them coming to rescue everybody was dead, and they were looking for survivors, and they were like, well, you could have helped them sooner. It's like, no, they would have capsized the boat, and then everyone in that boat would be fucked, you know?
Yeah.
But I couldn't imagine. I honestly believe
That's one of my biggest fears is like, that's why I didn't want to go on cruise ships. And then like, obviously when we did our first one a few years ago, now I'm like, I want to go to cruise ship every year if we could.
yeah, they're not bad at all. I honestly believe that cruise ships are almost like impossible to sink unless like you just get capsized by a wave, because they're so big.
Yeah.
And honestly, they make boats nowadays that like when they get flipped upside down, they just flip right back over. And I don't know if they've
imagine
just
fucking
barrel
sleeping
rolling in
all
that
of a sudden,
bitch.
fucking barrel rolled at 3:00 in the morning. Your fucking mattress is up, sleeping on the fucking. You're like, what the fuck's going on?
You're just hitting the roof going
Bruh,
down.
that would be the worst way to go out, is like a sinking cruise ship. I wouldn't even like, yeah, you just hit some fucking large thing in the ocean, and oh my god, that's scary.
Well, I mean they have lifeboats, but I mean there's no way they have enough. Yeah, like people are gonna die.
I saw a TikTok. What was it? Was it either today or yesterday? Of somebody like, what's that show? You know, where they do the fucking fishing for the crabs on those big ass boats, and the fucking water is just
Yeah,
fucking-
Alaskan fishermen or whatever.
yeah, something like that. But it was like the equivalent. The weather conditions were just like that, and there were people like on the top, and the fucking waves were so big that they were going up, like, and it was splashing and
that.
coming up. I was like, bro, get
Hell
inside.
no.
I couldn't imagine. Scary.
We went on that cruise to Alaska, and the Pacific and the Atlantic are different oceans, you know, and one's rougher than the other. I don't know. I can't remember. We went out of Seattle. I think that's the Pacific. I think Atlantic's by Florida,
Don't get
right?
me fucking lying to you about geography, man.
I don't
I'm
know.
good at a lot of
Anyways,
things. Geography is not it.
correct us in the comments. Anyways,
You fucking idiots. Told you it's two idiots on a fucking microphone.
so it was so rough. I remember we were laying in bed and we would just bounce up and down on the bed Like I legitly thought like we were crashing. Like if we didn't have a balcony room, I would have been freaking the fuck out. Like I kept going to the balcony and checking, make sure we're good. Like, hey, are we flipping? What's
Walking out in
going
your
on?
underwear in the hallways. Everybody else good?
Come out. Did y'all fucking feel that shit?
Sir, what the fuck are you wearing?
I need a cigarette. But no, we had a great time. But I mean, cruise ships are awesome. I advise if you've never been on a cruise, go. They're a lot of fun. And like, I know a lot of people are scared to go on cruises. I'm like, have you ever been on one? They're like, well, no. It's like, well, then don't be scared. It's like
Yeah.
fucking like you're 6 years old. You're a grown ass man.
It's
Don't
like
be
ride-
scared of
it's
something you
just
never
like riding a
done.
bike, and you guys get out there, and it's a whole lot better than.
Ooh, I've got another thing I've been fucking holding on to that really makes me so mad.
I think we're talking about things that piss Clint off today.
Picky eaters. If you are over 300 pounds and you don't want to eat at a certain place someone suggests, go to hell. Like, fuck off. If you're 450 pounds, I'm like, hey, y'all want to go eat at Chili's? Ew, I hate Chili's. Get the fuck out of here. You didn't get that big by not eating at Chili's.
No, it's cornbread and beans, baby.
Gosh, dude, I can't tell you how many times like I've been a part of that situation, and I
You
have
go
to.
out with like a bunch of 300-400 pound motherfuckers that are picky eaters.
Okay, not that big, but people who are overweight, and it's like you're clearly a little on the chunky side, which is fun. I am too. Nothing wrong with being healthy. I like a good healthy broad. But what I'm saying is like I'm craving fucking seafood. Let's go get seafood. It's like, I don't like shrimp. It's like, don't eat fucking shrimp then. Get a cheeseburger. They sell other
I think
shit.
This just resignates with people that are picky eaters in general. It
Well,
doesn't
it's
have to
like-
be a fucking 400-300 pound person. But
Yeah.
picky eaters are just fucking annoying.
Well, I'm saying though, if you're 400 pounds, you didn't get that way by being fucking picky, is what I'm saying.
Well, you possibly could. I mean, if you just do fucking.
Well, then you need to slow your portions down, buddy. But that's what I'm saying. That's my point I'm trying to make. Like, when you want to go eat out somewhere with somebody or with a group of people, like, ew, I don't like that place. It's like their menu has 30 fucking things on there. Pick one and go to town. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know.
Picky eaters are annoying in general, but my wife is a picky eater, but she's not 300 pounds. Clint's gay.
Not your wife.
Motherfucker, I'll eat anywhere.
I know, but you're fat as fuck.
Bye.
Who the fuck was that?
Dude I work with. He wants to talk about work, and I'm like, bro, what? I don't fucking care. Anyway.
Dude, I hate people like that. That I work with you, and then when I'm off work, don't call me to talk about work that we talk about during the day. Fuck you. Get the
Especially like on my days off when I'm doing shit. Hey man, guess what I just did? I'll fucking see you when I see you. Don't call me on some bullshit when I'm fucking busy doing a podcast.
yeah, I don't want to talk.
knows that we're doing this, by the way.
It's a secret. Let's not go viral. No, that's funny as fuck though. Also, at the end of some of these, I want to do like trivia questions or like funny like I have like a math question for you, or like, name 3 continents. I couldn't name 3 continents. Could you?
Bro, if you ask me anything college school related, I'm so like fried on that. Right? There's no way. Like I'm like, I can't. Yeah, that's one thing I guess that makes me nervous is like I can't wait. Like you remember like the homework that we used to bring home like to our parents, and they're like, "Oh fuck, we do this." I don't know. Like I can't like when Bowen gets ready to like go through school, and he's like, "Yeah,
You'll be able to answer
I
his.
don't know."
He'll be in those classes. You'll be.
if it's fucking geography, I'm like, "Hey, Bubba, we're calling Google."
He'll be in those
'cause
easy classes. You can get them.
Fuck
You can get them done.
Bowen's smart.
Okay.
He's a year and a
I
half
know.
old. He can count to 10.
Boys mature slower than girls. I know. I got it.
My son's
he's-
smarter than you, motherfucker.
I hope he is. Shit, he needs to be. No. Okay, so if you could be a superhero, what kind of superhero would you be? Like, what would your powers be? And you're already kind of a superhero, if we're gonna be honest.
get
You
crap.
protect and
I
serve
get
the
crap.
law.
I get so much crap from Clint about what I do every single day.
Bec-
I absolutely love my job. I wouldn't change it for the world. And Clint's like, "You're a superhero. You're so strong. You're so tough."
I'm like, hey man, You got time to talk real quick? You're like, no, I'm protecting the universe from evil. Leave me
I've
alone.
never said that. I've never prefaced it that way ever. I just don't answer
Anyways,
my damn phone half the time.
okay, you take pride in your. I get that, and that's great. Great, you take pride in your work. You should. I take pride in my work too. When I'm motherfucker, when I'm running lines and in that bucket, I think my job's more dangerous than your job. I'm pretty sure if you looked up the most dangerous jobs in the world to have, I guarantee you my job is over your job.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not going to debate that because you do have a dangerous job, but
We can debate it right now.
I'm not going to because that's just stupid. I mean,
I'm
yeah.
not. I mean, you're honestly like that's great, but you were the same way when you worked at Colts.
You would jump out and like probably try to shoot the first person you did a track stop.
You
on.
would boom up, and the first thing you would touch would kill you.
You're
Anything.
yeah, if I didn't have the training, you were 100% correct.
And
Speaking of which,
I don't need training
so
to pull
one
someone
time-
over.
One time I was putting in an AC unit. No, I was like taking
That's
apart.
so funny.
I was taking apart my grandma's AC unit outside because it needed a new fan in it, and my father-in-law is an electric. Well, he does heat and air. He's like, oh, it's super easy. You know, you just like
Part electricity.
for him, it's super easy because he's done it his whole life, and I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm just like, no fucking gloves on, didn't shut anything off. Here's a fucking box cutter. Here's a wire. Womp. Dude, sorry, got halfway into that shit. I was, what the fuck? I dropped it. I called him and I was like, are you fucking serious? It's not easy.
I'm gonna go to the hospital.
He's like, well, I would have at least thought you shut the power off. And I was like, fuck no, I didn't know what to do. So yeah, you're probably right. Electricity does fucking scare me. Yeah.
Did when you touched it, did you like lock up where you couldn't?
Oh, dude, I
move?
could feel it from my fucking toes to my like the top of my hair. Like,
Let
it
me
was, like,
ask you: was it worse or about the same whenever you got tased?
Mm, it was fairly equivalent. The tasing part sucked because it was longer. Like I was like, oh fuck, this is bad. Don't do it. Like dropped it immediately.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, getting tased, that sucked.
So you probably got a low level hit. So whenever electricity is running like that, like whenever you get a flash, like it'll be like it just depends on the current, but like 120, 240 is mainly what secondary households are running off of. And if you get a hold of a 240, 125 can kill you. That's
Yeah.
probably what you got hit with. 240, you'll get burn marks and blisters. Like if you're bare, like I've gotten, never mind. If you touch something that's 240, it will give you third degree burns on your fingers.
OSHA might watch this. Never mind.
But I'm serious though. So if you could be a superhero, what would your power be? What kind of superhero?
Obviously, I want to be strong as fuck, but
you already are, Daddy.
Oh, I'm not. I need to work out, but neither here nor there. I think I'd probably want to hear people's thoughts. Like
That's a good one.
I would want to be able to sit in a room full of people, just look at them, and because I saw a clip, I don't know if it was like I don't know, it was a movie or a series of some sort, but like if you could sit in a room and look at somebody and know what they're thinking, or like if they're thinking about you or saying something about
You'd
you,
be getting a lot of like,
I wanna know,
damn,
like-
look at that sexy bear walk by.
no, that gross.
They'd probably be like, ooh, look at this fat.
Probably, I'd be like,
loser."
I need to go to the fucking gym or something.
gosh, you smell that? He smells like
He should
shit.
have brushed his teeth today. Some stupid shit like that. Yeah, it'd probably be like the thing. I'm like, good lord, like really know how people
So
really feel
reading
about you.
minds. So let's say you
Yeah.
get two different powers. Reading minds would be one of them. What would your other one be?
Reading minds and having stupid super strength.
Stupid super strength. Okay.
I just want to be strong as fuck.
Mine
that'd be
would
cool.
probably be invisibility. I would love to be invisible.
Oh, I bet you would, you
Oh,
fucking creeper. That's
dude.
weird. You'd be
I'd be in your
in the
house.
shower last night. Like, well, I think Clint left. His truck's still here, though. I'm going to take a shower. You were not safe.
Hey, I saw you licking toes last night, man. And flying, visibility and flying. Because, dude, if you're invisible, yeah, dude, I would love to fly, and I would like to be like super strength invincible too. But like, I mean, reading minds is a really good one, but it's just so hard to pick off of. But if you could like read anyone's mind, like you could probably control the world.
Oh, 100%. You think like, you know, I don't know, like if you're in a job interview and it's like super important, and they're
Mhm.
like, "I bet he doesn't know this." And it's like, "I bet I
Well, I mean,
do."
also too, whenever you're having a conversation with somebody and someone's talking, I don't think I've ever just talked to someone and been like, "What the
Because you're
fuck?"
having like a separate conversation in your head, like obviously, you know.
Yeah, but I feel like that doesn't happen a whole lot though. Like when you're having a conversation with someone, do you sit there and like, damn, she's hot, or like, oh, this girl, oh, what's that in her mouth? Or like you're sitting there and you're like, man, I wish she would ask me about my cat or dog, or
Yeah, I definitely want to know what people are thinking though, because I'm always wondering that.
you can almost read someone's mind though by their body expressions and facial expressions. In my opinion, like a few weeks ago, Lauren was doing a girl's makeup that we went to high school with, and we haven't seen her, or I haven't seen her in years, since high school.
Babe,
And
she's got a shit. She's got a shit right now. Let her up.
she's what?
It's like, babe, she's got a shit. She's got a shit right now. Let her up.
Yeah,
She's
like
got to go.
she walked in.
Number
I
two.
walk in there and she's like,
Number 2, she's holding on. She's got a 3-inch grip on a 6-incher.
so I walk in there and I'm like, hey, how have you been? It's been a while since I've seen you. She's like, yeah, I haven't seen you since high school. And she looked at me and she literally was looking at me and then looked at my chin and then looked back up at me, looked at my chin again and looked away.
Well, you old ass motherfucker.
Yeah, she was looking at the gray on my chin and I knew exactly what she was looking at. And when I left and I came back and she was gone, I told Lauren, I was like, she was staring at my chin. She's like, yeah, I told her you started graying on your beard before you came in here. And that's probably what she was looking at. I was like, I knew exactly what she was doing. And I felt so like, I felt vulnerable. It's like, gosh, stop it.
just for men.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get a little gray coming through. Getting old is fun.
My family's just known for graying early. That's just always how it's been. But
Graying early and just having big OD.
in high school, I mean, we were inseparable up until your mom. I remember your mom.
I got a good story for that one.
Your mom
Fucking
wouldn't let you hang out
asshole.
with me because she thought I was a bad influence, which I don't blame her. But hey, I turned out pretty well. But she wouldn't let us hang out. And then when you started driving, we slowly started hanging out more. But can I say this? You're a shitty friend sometimes. You are a shit
I
ass.
think all friends can be shitty, especially if you don't know how to communicate well. Kind of like
Am
you.
I a shitty friend? Do you think I'm a shitty friend?
I think you don't. You put your 2 cents in on too much shit at times.
Okay, but I think you're just a fucking asshole sometimes. So
Likewise, buddy.
2 cents? What do you mean? Give me an example.
Like when you put your opinion in on something someone didn't ask for it.
You don't do that?
No.
Freedom of speech? Do we live in America? So you, what else? Give me an example of that. Because I know you and your wife driving down the road. I know Caitlin has a big say in that because I've heard her say that. That's none of his business. I've heard her say that
Right.
exact same thing.
Certain
so give me an
things-
example. Give me an example.
I mean, just anything and everything.
Like what? Give me an example. Fuck. Let
You
me
just-
say
you
it
just
again.
Growing up.
What is there, an echo in here? Give me.
I mean, like I don't know like what you want me to say off the top of my head. I mean, it could be anything. I mean, it could be like I could be telling you a story about something and you put your fucking 2 cents in on it and I just want you to hear me.
Well, let me ask you this. Let's say tomorrow night, 3 a.m., I call you and somehow you answer. I'm like, hey, dude, can you come to my house? I need your help. Would you come help me? Or would you be like, man, I can't. I got work tomorrow.
If you fucking needed me, 100% I'm that guy that you can fucking call.
Well, I'll test that.
Do it, buddy.
I will test that.
I
one
keep
of
my
these
phone on
days.
that. I have to.
Okay. But I'm definitely the type of friend. If you called me and you're like, hey, dude, like,
You can borrow $100.
yeah, like, hey, man, I was at the blackjack table. I lost my paycheck. I need like $400 till next payday.
I paid my bookie
Bet.
like $2,000. Can you spot me?
Yeah, I got you, dog. But anyways,
Shout out
let's
Jeff
go
Bezos.
back to the high school story. So in high school, I think it was after a football game, we go to this party, right? So it was a Halloween party at so-and-so's house. Do you remember this? You dressed as a cowboy. I just dressed up and wore some glasses. I was trying to be like a secret agent or like, it was, I don't know. I just dressed up to the nines. And do you remember who you were dating at the time?
I do.
Okay, so we go there, and it was like me, you, and I want to say like maybe 2 other guys there, and then
Didn't we show up together though?
mm,
Because I
we
didn't
had
show.
alcohol. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we showed up together. I remember this girl that I had a big crush on in high school. She knew I had a crush on her. She always had a boyfriend. She kind of flirted with me a little bit, but I mean, she probably wouldn't ever date me. But so she shows up and she's drunk. We're all drunk, having a good time. And I'm like, this is my chance. I'm going to kiss her. Right. So I go in, I kiss her. We end up making out. She's like, don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody.
She's like, that's the first thing we should, like, I backed. I was
It's
like,
already sketchy because like what?
I was like, wow, that was amazing. She's like, don't tell anyone.
Don't
I'm
tell anyone.
like, did we rob a bank? What are we doing here?
Yeah, it's
But
like-
so, and then like she's one of those girls who acts like she's more drunk than what she is. Like she's drunk, but she's not like as drunk as she's acting, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so
Dramatic.
we go out. She goes outside, and I kind of follow her out there, and we're just sitting there talking, and she's acting like a normal person, right? We're just sitting there talking, and we start making out again, and I lean back, and then one of her girlfriends comes outside, and she sees her come outside. I kid you not, dog. She literally just went limp. Was like, "Help me, help!"
It's the don't tell anyone.
Dude. This bitch could have won a Grammy from her performance. Her friend was like, "Come here," and said her name, like grabbed her and walked her back inside. I was like, "Clint, what are you doing?" I'm like,
Why be so weird?
dude, I didn't know what to do. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like it freaked me out. Like it really made me think like girls are crazy.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm
I don't
sure
even- did you even tell me that night that happened?
I don't remember if I did or not, but I remember the next morning I texted her
It's like,
and I was like, I regret nothing. I had a great time. Like, I
pouring out your heart and soul, and she's like, "You're a fucking weirdo."
never responded to me, never texted me back. And
Shady.
and then I want to say the next time I saw her after that was when we got fitted for your wedding. And she was with her husband, and she said hi to us. She's like, "Hey, Clint, how are you?"
Hey, no, it's like fake in high school, but how are you doing now?
I don't even think I think all I said was hey. Like I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And like she was like asked me how I was doing. I didn't even respond to her, but I genuinely hope she felt like shit after that because that was so fucked up. I couldn't imagine doing that to someone. Like that's the kind of person I am. Like I could not imagine of acting like that towards someone. You know, like we all make mistakes. You know, if you don't want to, if you're drunk and you make out with someone, whatever. Don't act like a
Yeah.
asshole of a
High
person.
school is so overrated. I feel like even in today's age, like even looking back now, like you think about like all the people that you thought were cool, and
Tapped
popular,
They peaked.
yeah, and like you
Peaked.
you look back and you're like, dude, all those things and those times, like you were trying to be that cool guy, like it doesn't even matter now. It doesn't hold a fucking light to anything we're doing now.
Yeah.
Like the people we've met, like are not even. Well, my wife, she's not even from where we're even from, so like, you know, have a whole different life, whole different like. Man.
And really, those smart kids who weren't popular or partying that are doctors now or lawyers. I mean, dude, you're winning at life.
They're winning and they're going to be doing like LSD and like hard fucking drugs later on because they're like, I didn't get to try it out. I just want to experiment.
Well, I mean, there's kids you go to school with that are like super nerds, and that's great. You should be a super nerd in high school because then when you go to college, you get a good job and you're making bank or you're a doctor, you're working for some big company. You can get any girl you want. I don't care how ugly you are or how bad you are at talking up girls. If you have a good job and you're a genuinely nice guy, you can get any girl you want, hands down. Like, regardless.
I just feel like high school was just, man, it was so overrated. Me, which we've never fought over anything.
We can.
We could.
Who do you think would win?
I don't know, man.
You think you could arrest me if you make traffic stop? Do you think you could throw me in cuffs
100%.
without any of your? Are you gonna pull a weapon? Are you gonna tase me? You think you do with it?
I can do it with that.
Fuck, that'd be a great video to see. I would love to see that. No, I don't. I would yield to you. I'd be like, yes, sir.
I don't think the charges would be worth it if you resist.
Not at all. I would never resist. Anyways, all right. Go ahead and get us out of here.
Fuck.
Go ahead and get us out of here, Tristan.
All right, guys. So.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and get us out of here, Tristan.
All right, guys, we're wrapping things up. Thanks for joining us today. If you have any feedback or anything you want to hear from us, share, give us some comments, and just let us know what we could do better or more stories that you want to hear. But see you next time.